Oh, hey, how's it going? See, I have to hurry and speed shoot this because it's fucking I'm losing daylight. But whatever, I don't want to rush this. So, how's it going? I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Whew, let me just come into myself for a second. I'm all over the place. But also, it's pretty fitting for where I'm at these days. I wanted to, first off, thank you all for your very sweet comments that you've been leaving me. And also, just there's been a lot of support through things that I've been going through, and that's very much appreciated. A little hair update for everybody. It hasn't really grown that much, but maybe a little bit. Excited to be on that little journey with you. Anyway, also, it's me and my Coke Zero against the world these days. I know they put weird shit in it. I don't care. It's either this or other unhealthy coping mechanisms. So this is what we're working with. Zelda Cup. It's my little brother's. Hello. Notice me, please. Yes, per usual, we're joined with her. Great. Well, calm down. Don't be too excited. Let's waste no time. Let's get straight into this. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and refer. Fuck. I left it over here. Ooh, prepared queen. Oh, I'm sorry. You totally caught me reading. Hey, what are you reading there anyway? My Star Wars notebook. God, you're so mysterious and standoffish. I bet One Direction would totally buy you. That's a niche reference, and I hope you guys understand. I wrote down something that came to my mind today, and it says, "You were never supposed to." Wow, how profound. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. Lately, because of what I've been going through in my life, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it flat out. A bitch died. Whoop-de-doo. There we go. It's out of the way, so now it's not awkward, right? Just rip that Band-Aid off. So now that you're wildly uncomfortable, obviously, been working through some things, some tough shit, and I have realized in this whole death and grieving and all that fun stuff. By the way, if you guys are thinking of losing a loved one, I don't recommend doing it. 0 out of 10. Don't do it. You'll save yourself a lot of heartache. So you're welcome. I just saved the day. Now no one in your life is ever gonna die. You're welcome. No, the truth is we're all gonna die. Hey, so do you maybe want to rein it the fuck in? You're freaking them out. Okay. You're right, okay. Jesus, yeah, I know. I'm not trying to freak him out. I'm just trying to be realistic. God forbid a girl catch a morbid vibe. Okay, anyway. One thing that I've realized during this time is the incredible amount of pressure that I have put on myself to show up for every single human being in the way that they needed me to show up in my life. And I don't know where that comes from. I think it does start from a very young age, psychologically, where you kind of accidentally take on your caregiver's emotions, whether they mean to put them on you or not. You kind of just take that on, and you kind of think that they are your responsibility, I guess, in a way. And then that kind of follows you for the rest of your life if you don't kind of nip it in the bud. And yeah, I had that bad. I had that really bad. I still have it. It's not something that just goes away overnight. But I will say, yeah, I have realized that this year I've been very, very, very unhappy. And I also have realized, oh, this is such a bitch to say out loud. Oh, I hate it. A lot of it's my fault. Fuck. There, I said it. As much as it pains me to say, because why? Because you're literally perfect, princess. Mwah. Exactly, babe. Exactly. Yeah, no, a lot of it's my fault because I, for some reason, took on the pressures for whatever the reason may be. That's not important right now. For some reason or another, that I'm sure I'll figure out at some point, but that, you know. Oh God, oh no. You have that face like you're about to go on a totally different tangent. No, 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 don't do it. Stick to the video theme, please. Another thing really quick is God damn it. I've stopped trying to like figure out why things are the way that they are sometimes and just like kind of accept things are the way that they are. But that fucking sucks. I don't like doing that. So obviously I'm going to spend the rest of my life searching for the answers on everything all the time, always. So, but what was I fucking saying? No. Will you remind me? I mean, yeah, sure, but I literally knew this was going to happen, like I called it. Anyways, you declared that it was your responsibility. Oh yeah, I made it my responsibility to take on other people's shit and other people's problems and other people's burdens. And a lot of the time I will say they were the ones. Hey, this is kind of a like side note and kind of off topic, but you look just like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Thank you. Random comparison, by the way. I'll put a clip up. And thanks for interrupting the video, you bitch. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, weirdo. What the hell? See, and I know you had to say that out loud so I'd remember what the bit was when we were editing. Yeah, I did have to say it out loud so we would remember. Shut up. Okay. My God. See, now I'm lost again. I'm all tripped up. You asshole. Can we... They were the ones is where we left off. Is this ringing any bells or do I have to keep doing this dumbass hand motion? Yes. A lot of the time people would drag me into their shit, but me being a no boundary queen, I would like let myself get involved and I would take on the burden of, like I said, trying to show up and play the martyr and be everything everyone needed me to be. And that is the role that I've been playing for the past 21 years of my life. One thing that you're going to find, whether I'm lucky enough that I found it at a very young age, but you will find that you play a certain role in your life and you always have, and you took on this. It's like acting. Like you literally have a certain role that you play in other people's lives and how they see you, and you have it with every single relationship that you have and yourself. Like you have this role and it will follow you and fuck you up if you don't, A, if you don't like it, and B, if you don't address it. And the role that I was playing was the constant therapist for everyone else. Because it's a lot easier to deal with other people's shit than deal with your own. It's like a drug almost, you know? It's like a fucking escape from your own life. It's like, oh, well, if I can be needed with them and like help them with their shit, then I don't have to face my own. Yeah, okay. That's not gonna work for a very long time. Like, that can only work for so long, girl. Like, if there's one thing that I'll preach until I'm blue in the face is, you think that you're fast, honey, your demons are faster. They will catch up at one point or another. Okay, so best to address them sooner rather than later. On your own time, sweetheart. Of course, I'd never pressure you, but dear God, that wink was diabolical and disastrous and other negative expressive words. Yeah, that wink was bad. Let's ignore it. Nope, don't slow-mo it. I said ignore it. I said let's ignore. Okay, cool. Hey, you did this to yourself. You're such a cock. Don't you dare. Don't you go there. Cockatoo. Wait, whoa. You actually didn't say it? Yeah, and I didn't say it because I know it's a lot more work for you to edit out. Whatever. You're already you're taking up so much screen time at this point. Like, knock it off. Homophobia, knock it off. Racism, knock it off. This is gonna be such a bitch to edit. But the role that I took on was I will put all of my wants and needs on the back burner and show up for everyone else whenever they need it. Because there's a plethora of reasons, a cornucopia of reasons, if you will. Happy Thanksgiving, I guess. That's like not a thing people say. Yes, it is. As to why I did this. But I've really been, I've been doing it a lot, especially this year. And I have been so wildly unhappy. And it's because I've been letting myself be in positions that I'm not comfortable in because I've compromised myself. And it's because I am participating in stuff for other people's benefit instead of my own. So it's like, no wonder you're not happy, bro. The fuck? And a lot of us do this, though. We do. And, we long to be so much better as a person, and we long for so much more for ourselves, but we hold ourselves back because we have taken on the idea that we have to be everyone, everything anyone else wants from us. And it's like, oh my God, that is not going to work. Ever. Ever, baby girl, if you think that's gonna work, that's a fucking pipe dream. And if it does work, let me ask you, how miserable are you? Because I know you're pretty damn miserable. That is not a fun role to take on, dude. It's not. I have to remind myself where I was going with this. Otherwise, I'll just babble and yap on and on and on and on. We know, babe. Oh. And the funny part about this is, we have it in our head that we were supposed to do this. This is, we really gaslight ourselves that we're like, yeah, no, this is what, I have to do this. I have to. Maybe you did have to for a while there, and now your brain still thinks that you do. And if you did have to do that, I'm so sorry, because it was never your responsibility, and you need to take that goddamn pressure off yourself. And the reason that I'm so passionate about this right now is because I'm going through a really hard time in my life, and a lot of people in my life don't quite seem to understand that. I mean, they do, to their... I've gone back and forth with this whole thing so much, because part of me is like, well, they don't know any better, and they're doing the best that they know how, navigating you in this time. But I'm also like, low-key, bitch, do better. I'm sorry. I'm going through a hard time right now. And maybe this might set some people off, but again, I don't give a fuck. My soul is already weary, and I'm only 21. So, baby girl, I better strap in, because you've officially exceeded your limit of the use of the word baby girl. Baby girl. Yeah, I'll stop with the baby girl, but I better strap in, because it's going to be a hell of a long ride if I don't. How are you already weary, dude? You should be going out and doing drugs, which I do. Stop. Okay. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say again. This is complicated. You're frustrated with people? Oh, yes, I'm frustrated because people... And it sucks because, again, I'm frustrated with people, but then again, I always know that a lot of my frustrations is coming from myself, and I can't put that on anyone else. As much as I'd like to, I can't. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that got myself in this situation of taking on that role as being there whenever someone needed it. And so now that I can't do that because I'm in the goddamn thick of it, bitches are still expecting me to do that because that's the way I've shown up for them. So obviously, they're a little bit fucked up and like, whoa, what's going on? Which is what made me realize that this is the perfect time to let that part of myself go. To let that part of myself go that feels the need to be everything everyone wants me to be all the time, and beating myself into the ground and exhausting myself and running myself stupid. It's time to be done with that. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. In a lot of ways. In some ways, I feel so energized and so hopeful for new beginnings. But there is that part of me that is still so tired. It's time to let that part of myself rest. And you deserve to do the same. Because a life running around caring what other people think catering to everyone else's thoughts, feelings, opinions, and emotions, you're giving yourself an ego boost thinking that you're doing a good, kind thing. You're not. You're doing it for yourself. That's the hard truth of it. Don't give yourself those little pat on the back like, oh my God, I am doing so good, like pleasing everyone else. Stop that. It's not a good thing. And I'm sorry if it's been fed to you that that is a good thing. That is no way to live. And another thing that you'll come to find out is when you fucking finally take a step back and show up for yourself and stop putting yourself in other people's shit and face your own, and you start to work through things, you actually turn into an amazing human. And you can show up for other people when it's time for you to show up for other people. It's not like, another thing I think we forget is like everything in this life comes in waves and cycles and shit and like patterns and like, yeah, cycles. Like it really is all just one big cycle. We have patterns in our own life and there's patterns in the whole big grand whatever the fuck we got going on in life. Whatever's happening. There will be a time, again, where you will be strong enough to show up and help other people. There are also going to be times where you take a step back and you let other people help you. That's really hard for me to do personally. A lot of people don't mind doing that or don't mind asking for help. To me, it's literally like, I'd rather have Armageddon, okay? Yes, that was a biblical reference. No, I'm not religious, really. You don't say. So, I don't know why I did that. But, anyway, fucking hell, I don't know. I don't know what I was getting at. The amount of times this has happened is just remarkable. Isn't it? It's so remarkable and upsetting to see. ADHD! Isn't that Renee Rapp that said that or something? Oh, fuck. Just get back to cycles or whatever you were talking about. Oh, yeah. There will be a cycle in your life again, especially if you take this time to rest and work on yourself and, like, God, turn a little bit of that beautiful energy that you've been spending at the cost of yourself for other people back into yourself. You are going to be so much more pleasant and also less bitter. Like, I turned myself into such a bitter bitch, for lack of a better word, this year because I was, again, running myself stupid and focusing my own life around other people's and their needs. And there were times where I did, like, actually set a boundary for once. I know, super rare for me. By the time all is said and done, just wait, guys. I'm going to be the best boundary setter you've ever fucking seen. I'll tell you that much. It was never demonstrated to me growing up, so I'm, like, having to raw dog this shit, and it's hard. But, like, it's worth it. Okay. I have set boundaries in the past, and literally people have given me shit for it and, like, given me pushback and, like, been weirded out. And, like, again, I was, of course, at first like, well, fuck you. But again, I'm just like, okay, well, honest to God, like, I'm not excusing it, but it makes sense why they're reacting like that because they're pissy that I've dropped that role that I took on for them for so long. And now they're just like, wait, what? Like, you kind of gag bitches. And it's so funny because I'm just like, yeah, like, sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, in the place I'm at right now, this is what I need, and I shouldn't have to apologize for that. Get fucked. Respectfully. Consensually. Always. Terrible joke. Anyway. And I've had this realization, obviously, like, because when someone dies, it brings up so much shit. Seriously, guys. It's brutal out here. Yeah, Olivia Rodrigo cooked with that one, huh? Yeah, period, Olivia Rodrigo. Thank you. She was so right about that. But you need to take that pressure off yourself because, again, girl, no one at this current moment is forcing you to do that. And, like, again, I know a lot of people are going to argue with this and be like, well, you don't know my situation. You're right, I don't. I'm saying for the most part, you are the one choosing to do that. Because it's comfortable. Because it's what you've known. And that's fair. And also, the second you start to, like, switch things up, not only are you going to make other people uncomfortable because it's, like, a new part of you that's like, okay, no, I can't do this right now. That's going to throw people off. It's also going to throw you off majorly. Like, it's going to make you, a change of any sort. The mind and the balance, the mind doesn't like change because, like, it likes routine. The universe doesn't either. It likes balance. It likes being maintained and maintaining that equilibrium. So when you start to mix things up, bitches are gonna, like, be weirded out. They are. And you yourself are going to be uncomfortable and want to revert back to where you were. Don't freak out. That's a good thing. Discomfort doesn't last forever. If it did, we'd all kill ourselves. Rest assured, Worcestershire sauce. Rest assured. Thank you, myself, for finally getting my shit together and being able to say that. Rest assured, it's not gonna last forever. And, like, it's the cliche, tale is old as time, song is old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. It will get easier with time. Time is the biggest bitch in the world, but it's also your best friend a lot of the time because things ease with time. Always. And when you feel uncomfortable, good. It's all the better, baby. Like, that means that there's growth. Growing pains. Emphasis on pain. You can't grow without it. Like, it sucks, but, like, there's no fighting it. Like, put your stupid, ugly ego out of the way for 2 seconds and accept it. You're growing. You deserve to. You kind of have to. There's, like, no stopping growth, you know? Growth happens whether you like it or not. Whether it's you or the other people around you or just life in general. Life keeps on moving, babe. It doesn't stop for you. I wish there was a way I could make it stop for you because you're so fucking hot. But, like, I can't. No one can. You know? It's like you just move with it or you don't and you fight it and fight yourself and then you're miserable and ugly. So, up to you. But what I'm getting out of this is, like, to wrap things up because I'm getting a lot of texts. #popular. Is I have been learning this lesson, especially in the past few weeks, and I have felt really good, and I'm doing things for myself, and that is something very, very special. And ironically, I'm sure you've heard this before too, when you start doing that, people actually like you more. It's weird. It's so weird. This life is so fucking funny. It's such a laugh riot, such a shit show. But I don't know if anyone believes in past lives. I'm starting to. I don't know what I believe yet. I'm figuring it out for myself. But past lives does make a bit of sense to me. I also love Avatar: The Last Airbender, so that helps. But I was, like, talking to my friend about it, who's also, like, a stupid, dirty hippie. Ugh, we're so annoying. And we were just chatting, and both of us were like, low-key, like, if there is other past lives, I hope this is my last one. Girl, like, if I was a cat, pray to God this is my 9th. like, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm just kidding. I think, obviously, I'm saying stuff right now, and, like, my view on things are very tainted right now with grief, so I'm trying to make light of things where I can, so I don't myself. If I had a nickel for every time you made a killing yourself joke, I would have 2 nickels this video. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Another niche reference. No, but seriously, dude, you gotta fuck off with that joke. You're right, 2 is way too much. But things that I'm doing, I guess, is another good thing I can say. Also, yeah, I don't really... Where was I going? I kind of spiraled myself out of control again. It's a good lesson to learn at this age, even though it's been really, really hard on me. But also, it's been so fun to find that power in myself of being able to say no and being able to be like, no, like I'm not doing that. Because it's not my job. I'm not going to take on that role anymore because it's never been my job to do that. And all that does is get me knee deep in bitterness and pissed offness because I'm living for everyone else but myself. Of course I'm angry. And I'm angry at myself, you know? So things that I've been doing is I've been letting myself do things that I have enjoyed when I was a kid. Like, for example, creativity and writing. And there's this book I'm reading. It's called The Artist's Way. You should read it as well. But basically, it's like a workbook that takes you through tapping into your creative side a bit more. I've been doing that more because that's what I want to do in this life, is like be creative. I have to have an outlet, and I think creativity is our way of interacting with the world and reacting to the world around us. Like, that art gives us that outlet, but I digress. Another thing that I've been doing is nothing. I've literally taken time out of my day to sit and do nothing. And I have cooked myself food more often. Like, I'm really doing the stupid fucking mundane things for me. And like, I know bitches force feed it down your throat all the time, the self-love. And I know it's annoying. I'm annoyed with it too, but like, baby, I'm hold your hand when I say this. It works. Oh shit. No. I know. I hate when the cliches work. Such a bummer. What else have I been doing? Oh, I've been like letting myself cry and sob and like go into full hysteria with no judgment, which has been awesome. Ugh. I love it. I love freaking out. I love crashing out. I fucking love it. Like, that post-nut clarity after crashing out, awesome. Can't get enough. God, who needs substances when you can ride a high that that horrible? And then also really just like taking time and like thinking about what the fuck I want out of this life, you know? And like taking steps to work towards that for myself. And taking things up with my own God. I want to do a video about God and the devil because I think that might be my next video because honestly, girl, I think that shit is so interesting. And I want you guys to hear my take on it. And I want to hear your take on it because anyway, that was off topic. But take it up with my God, my creator, my whatever. I don't know. Whatever I believe in, which again, it's a work in progress. I'm never done learning. But yeah, it feels good, and actually, as you can probably see, I'm getting a sense of myself back, and I'm letting myself just be what the fuck I am, you know? And like, there's so much power in that, and like, I've missed this part of myself, and like, oh my god, not giving a shit is so freeing. And like, seriously though, like when someone dies, it really does give you this incredible ability to stop giving such a fuck. And not in like a toxic way, in like a beautiful way. You know? So I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much, Lynn, for dying. Shout out. Okay, this is where I'm gonna end it. This is where I leave you. I love you. I hope this helped you. And I don't know. If not, gargle my balls and spit them out like mouthwash. I just how do you like pull that out of your ass? It's just like I'm locked in here. I look forward to speaking with you again. And go take care of yourself. Run yourself a nice bath, jerk off. I don't know, take a walk, listen to good music. Listen to your favorite song. Do something that makes you feel something. God damn, isn't that the whole point of everything? Anyway, I'm a head out. Seriously, I love you. You're super sexy. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate that. And I'll see you around. And yeah, did I mention that you're really hot? Several times, yes. Cool, because I meant it. Okay, bye, sleazeball. Okay, coolio. We're done here. Thank you for watching. I am having a lot more fun making these videos, and they're flowing a lot easier, which is exciting. Yeah, that's all I got for you. You're hot as fuck still. My opinion has not changed in that matter. Take care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself, and don't judge yourself. Unless, of course, you want to do those things, then by all means be my guest, put my service to the test, or whatever that Beauty and the Beast song is. But gentle reminder that this life is fragile as fuck and precious as fuck if you let it be and view it that way. And I want you to. And I want you to view yourself as precious as well. Because we're a part of something really, really incredible if you really strip everything away. And I don't want you to waste your time thinking that you're nothing short of a miracle, because you are. And also super hot. Own that. During your short time here, when you leave your small little carbon footprint behind, enjoy your time. Why the hell not, right? Or don't, like I said. Yeah, I can't stop you. But I love you. Rest assured. Rest assured, biatch. Have a good night. Or morning. I don't care. Have a good day. I am sick of this. I don't know how to sign off. Does it show? I don't know. I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this off. Deuces. Yes, sure I will, but I literally, like, declared, fuck! Yes, no, of course, sure I will. But I literally knew this was gonna happen. Anyway, you declared your, what's my line? Gimme all the boys. I love Kesha. You have officially exceeded your limit with the use of the word fuck.